Hi everyone, Spider-Man 1991 here, and I'm doing an Avengers Log, and yeah, I am aware that it has been a while since I've actually uploaded a real video. And I use the term real video because, well, here's what happened. Last week, for the comics that came out April 4th, uh, Avengers vs. X-Men #1 came out that week, but a week before that, during the last week of March, issue 0 came out, and apparently some stores were able to give away the first issue of Avengers vs. X-Men a week early because apparently Marvel let them, and some issues had them on, and some stores had the issues because, well, the day before April 4th, when the first issue was going to be released officially, some stores were planning these sort of launch parties in honor of the event, and basically some stores had them early, and fortunately my store, they did have the issue early, so I got the comic a week early, and I was thinking to myself at the time, even though it was close to when I said I would be back after my little hiatus, and I was just thinking, this might be a good idea to do a review, but here's the thing though, I just remembered right when I was done reading it, I just remembered, wait a minute, this Sunday is April Fool's Day. So, I thought I would have some fun. Turns out I pissed a lot of people off. Seriously, that's probably my most disliked video, and also some people did ask me, like, they thought the video was broken because all I did was just take a screenshot picture of me holding the actual comic and just extending it in a 4-minute video. You might classify it as a dick move, but I see it as a very funny joke. Yeah, I'm a bit of an ass. That's one of my endearing qualities. Anyways, but I should owe you guys an explanation about what I thought of the first two issue 0 and issue 1. Issue 0 was just like an introduction about Scarlet Witch and Hope, about both where they stand. And issue 1 just pretty much states what we already know. We have the Avengers becoming aware of the Phoenix Force, and ever since the Skrulls, they've pretty much been on guard against any other intergalactic threats that could threaten the planet. And for the X-Men's perspective, it's Cyclops training Hope because he knows she's going to be the new avatar of the Phoenix Force, and he wants her to be ready. And Cyclops also wants to use the Phoenix to sort of restore power back to the mutant race, because right now their numbers are still like barely 200. So, and issue 1 just ends with the Avengers with Captain America telling Cyclops they need to be ready, they need to take Hope into custody, but Cyclops says no, he wants Hope to take the Phoenix Force, that the mutants will have power, and that leads to a skirmish with all the Avengers on the Helicarrier getting ready to attack Utopia. Gotta admit, that whole closer about all the Avengers getting ready to attack Utopia pretty much summarizes what this event's going to be about. Avengers fighting X-Men. And we are introduced to both key factors of this event in issue 0, which are the Scarlet Witch and Hope. Now then, as far as we know, Hope is going to be on the side of the X-Men. Scarlet Witch, though, right now it does seem like she could... It's kind of up in the air for her, because she is the one who caused the lack of number of mutants. Okay, she was responsible for reducing the number, and she's also been rejected by the Avengers. Vision pretty much came out, when she came back to the mansion after the urging of Miss Marvel, Vision pretty much came out and told her that she's not welcome here, she should go away, she's betrayed all her friends, and, she's feeling rejected. So maybe Wanda sees this as her chance of redemption for either the mutants or the Avengers. So it's possible Wanda could try to take the Phoenix Force away from Hope. That's just my theory. And, that's my thoughts and my opinion. As far as Avengers vs. X-Men is concerned, it does seem like an interesting event when you've got two of the biggest teams of the Marvel Universe going at it. I mean, it is a lot different than Civil War. Well, okay, maybe not that different, but really it is more clearly divided than Civil... Well, maybe not, but anyways, it does seem a lot similar to Civil War, okay? Similar but different in the way that instead of the over freedoms of superheroes, it's now pretty much the fate of the universe. So, yeah, I would still say you should give Avengers vs. X-Men a try, at least for this month, I guess. Alright, and again, the Avengers vs. X-Men video, it was just an April Fool's joke, okay? I saw it as a chance for humor, get a few laughs, but did piss a lot of people off. Am I sorry for that? Yes. Do I regret it? Not at all. Okay, next thing I want to talk about is what happened. What you're probably wondering what the hell I did during the hiatus. Well, I just focused on my personal life, and I still read my comics for the month of March 2012. I'm probably not going to do a review based on what I read during that month. I mean, sure, Avengers vs. X-Men. Sure, I just spoke about Avengers vs. X-Men, but that was it, because that was the thing leading into this. I didn't drop anything from my pull list, though, so, you've got no worries about that. And also, I did read a few more graphic novels. I read Fantastic Four Season 1 and X-Men Season 1. I was thinking about doing a Season 1 review and kind of comparing the two, but then I remembered that Spider-Man Season 1 comes out next month. And yeah, I do know Daredevil Season 1 comes out this month in April, but I'm kind of cutting back on a few things, and well, I don't really think I want, out of all the Season 1 books, I thought Daredevil wasn't really a priority for me. Spider-Man, definitely, because, and, well, I just figured I'd wait until Spider-Man comes out, and that was pretty much the first, and that's pretty much like the first wave of all the Marvel Season 1 books. Fantastic Four, X-Men, Daredevil, and Spider-Man, that was like the first set of Season 1s that were announced. So I figured when Spider-Man comes out and I've read it, I was thinking about doing a Season 1 review. And so far I have enjoyed both X-Men and Fantastic Four. It's been a different perspective, but that's all I'm going to say about it now. I'll go into a full review once I get Spider-Man, and then I can, fully talk about it. Okay, but reviewing schedule-wise, the hiatus did kind of remind me of a few things, and it did make me feel like I should take a break every now and then. I mean, let's face it, everyone needs to take a break, okay? I mean, whether that's from your job or something else, just time to get away from it all. I mean, that's the reason we have vacation days. It's just so that, if you keep going through the same thing, eventually you'll screw up and make a mistake, and stuff happens. So, I'm thinking if I skip I'm thinking like maybe if something happens, then I might like maybe skip 1 week. I mean, I know this April, it's gonna be like really my schedule, not just with YouTube, but with everything else. It's gonna be making me very busy for a while, at least until maybe the Avengers movie comes out. I mean, for May, I should probably have some free time, but after that, but May's mostly going to be open. Right now for April, I don't know, I mean, I might take another week off or so, but if it's more than, usually when I take a week off, it's just like, if I'm either traveling somewhere or if I, just need a break, then I don't say anything, because if I skip 1 week, it's not that big a deal. But if I do it for like I think now if it's going to be like more than 2 weeks, I'm going to put out a notification or tweet if you're following me on Twitter, just say, I'm thinking about taking like a 2-week break from reviewing or putting up videos and stuff, that sort of thing. So, I mean, basically what I learned is sometimes it's good to take a break now and then. As far as taking a whole month off, maybe I won't do that again without letting people know, but I did let people know, so it turned out well. I mean, I do feel a little better about this now. I feel great, and I feel like I'm ready to jump back on the horse in a way and just get the job done. Okay, now for the future of this thing. Like I said, probably in May, after I read Spider-Man Season 1, I'm definitely going to start talking about that again. And Well, for my pull list, I think the only real change I can think of is, well, I'm probably going to be dropping Incredible Hulk next month just because I'll have more. Because I am thinking about cutting back on a few things, saving some money, And also for everything with the movies coming out this summer, someone did ask me on my Formspring account, are you gonna do a full graphic novel review? No, I don't think I'm ever gonna. I don't really think I'm gonna be able to do those videos anymore. Like, especially for Batman and Spider-Man, because those are my. I mean, like I said in a video, in my top five Spider-Man, Batman are like my favorite. Are my top three favorite heroes. So I have a ton of those books, and I don't think I could, get it all done in one video. I really can't, and I don't know. Talking about all of them at once just seems a little weird. Might be a little too much. So I was thinking about maybe like doing a top five of my top five Batman stories or my top five Spider-Man stories. And again, Avengers though. Here's the thing about my Avengers collection. It's relatively spread out. Okay, there have been a number of Avengers incarnations throughout the years. So, aside from my movie reviews on the Avengers, I'm probably going to do like maybe, I guess, my top five favorite Avengers. Like just my top five, my favorite members of that team since it was formed, stuff like that, rather than just a full graphic novel video again, because right now I kind of live in two places, and my collection of graphic novels is kind of divided in between the two, and moving them back and forth, it's just a little too much. So it is going to be, I'm probably not going to do another full graphic novel review. I'm sorry, but I don't think I don't think I could keep moving them all at once, and I don't think that I could have enough time to cover every single one. It would be too much time. Even if I split it up, it would probably be too long. So I'm probably just going to stick with the top five story arcs again. But those aren't my only ideas. I do have a few other ideas in the works, and again, the hiatus also gave me a chance to work on a few other ideas, see what would work, what would not work. So that was a good thing. I guess that's really all I have to say about this. So that's really it. I've got some big stuff in the summer. Right now, I am going to be a little more busy this month. I don't think my next moment of freedom, I think maybe the week of Avengers, I'm going to try. I know that weekend, again, for April, when I say busy, there's going to be a lot of stuff ahead of me, and probably right when the Avengers movie comes out, that will be my moment of freedom. Like, I'll be able to see the movie. That weekend, the Avengers will come out. The first weekend of May will probably be right back when I get into, high video mode is when, Avengers movie comes out, free comic book day. I'm going to have a lot. Spider-Man Season 1 coming out. I'm going to have a lot to talk about. So, I'm going to throw some ideas into the whole idea of making machine thing and see what comes out. Well, anyways, and about the people in April Fool's joke, okay, it was just a prank, okay, come on, it's April Fool's. Who hasn't done something sort of immature or kind of looking back, you could say, wow, that was kind of a dick move on my part, but come on, it was just a prank. Alright, I really didn't piss off a lot of people, though. I didn't get a death threat or anything. It was just, some people were really annoyed, were more annoyed than ticked off. So, I'm not going to, I don't think I'll take the video down, but just saying, come on. Ease up. I saw an opportunity and I just figured I'd have a little fun, that's all. So again, but I still don't regret it. That's all I really have to say. So that's it for this Avengers Log. Hope to come out with a few more reviews. Spider-Man 1991 saying, see you later. And I'm back. Get used to it.